Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we cleared out the last part of the upper area here of the slime pit, and it's time to head further into the lower region of it. Before we do, a couple things I want to note. First of all, I've pretty much gone through a lot of my backlog and not recorded as much in the past couple of weeks, so anyone watching here is pretty closely up to date with how far in I've gotten. Aside from the fact I'm recording 8 episodes this weekend. But anyway, couple things to mention. First, Glendon actually mentioned that I've displayed a bug to him. Remember way back when I was incredibly frustrated at that one Hakai who was causing paralyzation to all my party without any sort of display showing off that information or the like? And that some of the slimes in here were doing the same kind of thing, causing an aura of, say, poison without any sort of indication or the like? Yeah, that's a bug. I had every reason to be frustrated, just not at him. They're supposed to have some sort of sound and visual animation when they cause those auras, but due to a bug, they weren't. Either way, Calandon gave me a patch that's supposed to fix that. Hopefully it does. We'll find out soon, most likely. Also, hopefully it doesn't break the game. He also informed me that there was going to possibly be a bug at some place called the Peninsula Camp. He mentioned it as an exception error or something. We'll find out if that happens eventually. I have no idea when or where it will be or what this Peninsula Camp is, but well, it'll happen. And he said it's going to be during a very dramatic scene, so yay. And finally, I did happen to look in to see exactly what I need in order to get Lethal Blow. And the answer is parry! I need to get parry to 8 in order to get it, which means, actually... Was it parry? It had to be parry. Okay, let me double check. I'm cutting out for a moment. Let me check. Give me a sec. My bad, it's not that. It's actually anatomy. Excuse me. So, anatomy to 8 and Blade Master of 8 is what's needed in order to get what we need. So I'm going to work on getting anatomy up to 8 so we can get Lethal Blow, which I have been told is very powerful. Or at least has seemed very powerful. We need it. Also, I didn't realize you can actually get it level ups. Also, I was told why Bonnie has such a ridiculously high dexterity it couldn't get anything. The reason for that is because it turns out dexterity in Nephil automatically gains a level every few levels. But that doesn't count for the cases of tracking information for requirements and the like. So that's why. Bonnie is getting some more resistance, and Draco will get... I want to get Draco to 10. Yeah, that's fine. So, Bonnie has incredibly high dexterity because she's a Nephil, and we know where we're going with things. Actually, it looks like Fox and Sheik are very close to it. Sheik's gonna get Lethal Blow next level. Fox in 2 levels. Maybe 3. So, that's good. Anyway, I've delayed enough. Let's get going. Down further. The ground slopes sharply down here. Do you climb down it? Yes. You descend to the 3rd level of the slime pit, and suddenly, from your vantage point, you can see the remains of an old city. The crops grown here were so strong that you can make out distinctive breeds even now, after hundreds of years. Presumably here you will find the tapestry you seek. 3rd level? Oh, hello! You are suddenly right in front of us. Why? You caused webs when you smacked me. That's not pleasant. Alright, you need to move, Bonnie. Why couldn't he go? Wait a minute. This doesn't seem good. Okay, they're so webbed they can't even attack? When did that become a thing? And you're springing this on us right at the beginning. You don't even have a chance to do anything. Okay, what the hell? That is just plain bloody unfair. That is seriously completely unfair. And it resisted the So that thing resisted slow. Causes webs on us, which prevent us from even doing anything. This is really, really unfair. I mean, seriously, what the hell, dude? How are we supposed to do How are we supposed to even clean the webs if we can't even wait to clean the webs? You basically made one character completely pointless for an entire... This... We need magic resistance to deal with it, don't we? There, that got rid of that. Now clean off the webs. However many webs you have on you, good God. How many levels of web did that thing stack on him? There we go! Good God! That is ridiculous! Vunin noi bitakhathis thenoi fekthenem ithkanthoi. Welcome all who have come to Fekthen. So this is the way back up. Oh no, not another! You're kidding! Oh my God. Oh my God. You're kidding me. Okay, I bet what we have to do is actually magic resistance. Maybe with that, we can actually survive. Let's find out, why don't we? Shield, enter combat. Alright, entering combat before everything. That's how we do it. That's how we resist the webs. We need Radiant Shield, otherwise it completely destroys us. No, he's still webbed. That actually didn't help at all. I thought it might have. I was wrong. So we can deal with one of these. What about more? I still say this is completely and utterly unfair. Okay, is there a way to remove webs like this? I have no idea. I don't think it worked at all. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. We lost every buff we had on us cleaning off that web. I see you there. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of here so we can regain our spell energy because we used all of it on one slime. One. This is why I don't like using mages as much. You see, can you see yet why I prefer using warriors and the like over mages or archers? It's because if you rely on warriors, sure, if you're in a situation where creatures are resistant to when you're smacking them, you have a bit of a problem, but still, anything else, you can survive and take a lot of hits and deal with things a lot. No matter what, until your character is dead, they're useful. But mages? They're only useful as long as their mana lasts. Once it wears off, they're useless. They can't do anything. Bonnie and Draco can't... Bonnie can't hit a thing, no matter what. Maybe if he's lucky, her bow will strike something. And Draco, I did build up, so Draco has some skill with the spear. But they're nothing compared to the Fox and Sheik. And even then, their spells don't do as much damage. The ones that do cost so much spell energy, I can only get them off about 5 times. And against creatures with such high health, that doesn't help. It means after every single battle, I need to run outside to regain all of my spell energy. And heaven help me if I end up trapped in an area. In that case, I need to rely on the extremely limited number of potions I've been given. Extremely limited. And if I run out of those, and spell points, Bonnie and Draco become completely useless. This is why I prefer warriors over pretty much everything else. Sure, mages can cast powerful spells that do a lot of damage to all sorts of creatures, and archers can put the eye out of a creature from so far away. But when you run out of mana and run out of ammunition, guess who's still kicking ass? As I've said, there's a reason I tend to rely on this. Okay, I see another one over there. But this time, with it far enough away... you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna do the cheap-ass thing to make sure we don't have to deal with it. There. And now, once again, we have to run out to regain all his spell energy, because as useful and powerful as that was, and cheap as it was, every time we do it, we need to run out and get more spell energy. I don't know, I wanted to see if there was anything over there that I missed. You know what's even worse? Even more reason to dislike mages? When going up against them, they never have this mana problem. They can cast spells all ding-dang day long without a single issue. All the time. How is that in any way fair? You are restricted and can only cast so many spells. They can cast a ridiculous number. I hate it. It's unfair, it's not right. Alright, let's go down again. Climb down it. So, how many of these things are we going to have to deal with? And I'm going to need to keep... There's another one! And I can't get the cloud kill out. That didn't actually clean the webs. Cloud Kill is the only spell that can really do anything, but of course with my guys so close... I just need to keep my eyes open for these things, and then do the Cloud Kill spam on them as soon as I see them. Of course, there he is. Alright, begin the Cloud Kill spam again. It's really the only way to take care of some of these. They're just so ridiculously powerful. That how exactly am I seriously don't get how I'm supposed to deal with some of these without the issues, without the ways of doing that, with all the problems I've been having. I get it. This is meant to be for someone who's used to fighting very hard fights and battles and the like. I get that. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28. So, 28, and he was hit 3 times. Maybe it was 27. So, it puts 9 stacks of web on him with every hit. Are you serious? 9 stacks of web on 1 hit, and it's guaranteed to hit 3 times with every attack. I'm sure someone's going to tell me I built my guys wrong, that I don't have enough defense on them. Probably I need more parry or some sort of crap like that, but come on! This is quite ridiculous, you have to admit. Creatures this powerful. This is the problem with with having the game made by people who are used to beating the entire thing on insanity with a solo guy. Okay, I'm getting bitter again. Calandon probably didn't. He said he built it for people who are used to playing hard, but again, I know, I'm not the guy who plays on hard, but this really is getting very ridiculous on some of this stuff. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Bonnie, if you don't mind. Safe travel again. I see a couple! One's coming for us. Alright, begin the spam. Kinda wish I'd found that destruction smell. That way I can keep my guys close and do this, since destruction is so powerful against a single target. And honestly, I kinda don't want Cloudkill leveled up. I mean, useful as it is. Alright, run out again! I kill one creature, and then I run out of the entire place. Every time. Calandon, if you're watching this, and I know you are, please tell me what you intended with this. Please tell me what you intended with slime creatures that render a character completely unable to be used with 9 stacks of web per hit. Like this. I mean, I'm kind of glad they're not grouped, because that means we only have to deal with one at a time. But still. What the hell were you thinking? And this is the first time this is the first episode I'm recording in this weekend session, so you guys aren't going to hear what I have to say about his response, if anything, for, about 8 more episodes. Granted, he's going to see this in about, let's say, 4 days, but still. Alright, further down. There's the town. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're bunching up. Alright, let's get a haste in. That's actually perfect. Now I can kill 2 of them at once. And now, Fire Blast will finish both off. Perfect! Okay. And now once again the run out in order to regain all of our spell energy. As I've said, there's a reason I dislike mages. Having them and using them. And yet they are so bloody necessary for everything. You can't go without any mages. Especially because some of these creatures are completely immune to melee attacks. And yet you can't really use them as they're meant to be, especially in this situation, because they just become so useless so quickly. Again, safe travel. Okay, there's nothing in these two little huts. Shit, found one. Oh, I found two! Alright, we have two of them coming at us. I need to bunch them up. There, perfect, they're bunched up. And now, begin the spam. It's a really good thing I can spam this. Otherwise, this would be even worse. I can tell you already, this right here, this would be even worse than the catacombs. And you saw how you remember how incredibly frustrated I got at the catacombs. Saying that this would be worse than that? You gotta admit, that's saying something. Some of these areas really need a rebalance to make them more fair. Especially the entrance to that area. Coming down and showing up right in front of one of these things. You don't do that. I've barely done any exploration of this new region. Barely anything. I've killed a bunch of these things, but that's it. And there's probably going to be areas where we fight several of them. And this episode's gone on long enough. I can't really do any more. I gotta end this episode here. So, next area, we're going to look through Fekthen a bit more. And deal with more of these things, which I can only deal with by killing one of them, or maybe two, and then running for my life. Sanctuary. I have Sanctuary. What level do I have it at? I have Sanctuary level 2, which hides the entire party. I have an idea. And I'm going to tell you what it is in the next episode. I have no idea if it's going to work, because I don't know how long Sanctuary lasts. But if this idea works... Alright. But that'll be in the next episode, so until then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.